All right, we are going to do journal today. So go ahead and turn to the first page in your journal. It should look like this. And I am going to, I moved the computer closer, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. So we are going to start by underlining April. And April is that word at the top. I'm going to move this magnet for a second and see if that helps us. So April is that first word on the top. It starts with A. And today is April 1st. So we're just going to write a 1 in that first one. And then it's still 2020. So we're going to write a 20 right there. Remember in the greeting, we talked about what month April is. So we are going to write a 4 in this first box because April is the fourth month of the year. And then we add the 1 and the 20 to our digital date. All right, today is Wednesday. Wednesday is the longest word we have to write, so we'll do it in 3-letter parts. So we'll start the capital W, E, D. And notice that my E is smaller than my W or my D. Okay, now we're going to write N, E, S. And the last part we have to write is day. So we're going to write D, A, Y. Now notice that my Y goes down below the line into those letters down there. All right, this next part, it wants you to have a yellow and a red crayon. If you don't have those, just pick one color and just color in the long vowels. So it says we're going to circle the box that follows the sound we hear in the words, and if it's the long vowel or the superhero vowel sound, we're going to color it yellow, and if it is the short vowel sound, their sneaky disguises, then we're going to color it red. So in the word 9, what vowel sound do you hear? The I. And are we going to color it yellow? Does it say I, yellow, or I, red? 9. We're going to color it yellow. And I'm just going to give that box some yellow in there so that I can see it's the long vowel sound. Okay, the next word is frog. What sound do we hear in frog? Frog. O. So we are going to write an O, or we're going to circle the O. And then is it O or Ah? It's Ah. So that frog is going to be red. So I'm going to give some red to that box there. Okay, the next one is a picture of a dress. Dress. What vowel sound do we hear in that? Eh. And is it E or eh? So it's short, so we're going to color that dress and the box, if you want, red. Okay, the next one is a cube. 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 What sound do we hear in that? We hear a U. And does it say That would be red. Or U? That would be yellow. We're going to color that cube yellow. Okay, the last one, it is a cat, but do you see how the arrow is pointing to the cat's tail? So we're going to do tail, tail. What do we hear in it? The A. And is it long or short? It is long. It says its name, tail. So we're going to color that yellow. On these lines, let's practice writing our sight word for this week. So I actually was going to have you do, but was is showing right there. So let's do was. So was, in the first one, all the letters get to be the same size because there's no line for me there. But now on these two dotted lines where I'm going to write was again, I really want to try to stay as much as I can below the dotted lines. So go ahead and write was on those dotted lines. All right, now we're going to practice writing the number 21. So remember, we have to do 21, leave a space. So go ahead and write your 21s on the lines, leaving a space. All right, for our mystery number, I'm going to give you a couple of clues. There are 2 digits in this number. So what do we know it can't be now? We know it can't be 1 through 9 because they only have 1 digit in their number. The next clue I'm going to give you is that the digits match, like we had our digits match on the number of days in school. And the last clue, so right now with those clues, we know it's either the number 11 or the number 22 because those are the only 2 in our choices that the digits match. But we still don't know which one it is, so we need one more clue. So this number has 2 10s and 2 1s. So is it 11 or 22? It is 22. Now, they want us to complete the 10 frames for the number listed above. So our number is 21. So remember, we have to start at the top and draw our X's. So I'm going to draw, and I know that 21 has how many 10s in it? It has 2 10s. So I get to color or X in 2 of the 10 frames. So there's my 20, and then we have 21. So I'm just going to X in 1 more in that last 10 frame. Now, it asks us over here, how many 10s were there? So we know there were 1, 2 full 10s. So we're going to write a 2. And how many 1s were there? There was 1. So we're going to write there were 2 10s and 1 1s. We get to do tally marks over here. Remember tally marks, we do 4 down and then across. And once we've done 2 sets of 5, we've made a 10. So we're doing essentially 1 set of 5, 2 sets of 5, 3, 4, and then 1 more at the end. So I'm going to go 1, and I want to go kind of small because I don't want to run out of room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go across for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, across for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, across for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, across for 5. And then I'm going to do my last one right there on towards the end. If you ran out of room on your first line, it is okay to go down to another line. That's why we don't want to be too big, so that we have room down here if we need it to do another set of 5 for the tally marks. Okay, so today for the journal side of the other side of your journal, the writing side, you have the choices for flowers, butterflies, frogs, birds, and bees. Now, if you on a previous day told me that you like butterflies, can you pick something different today? I don't want you to do the same thing that you've done before. So if you wrote about butterflies and flowers, maybe today write about birds or write about bees. And if you've already told a story about bees, pick something else. It can be true or it can be made up, but go ahead and write a sentence. And remember to do all of these things. And you can do this all by yourself, guys. Maybe a little bit of help, but I want you to do it. The capital at the beginning, the spaces, sounding out the words, putting in punctuation, which most often is a period, and then draw your picture up here. Go ahead and send me a picture of this page. I've loved seeing your journals and your awesome pictures that you guys have been doing.